Ha, ha, ho!
Well, look at all that energy Mr. O has after getting off of work. I'm impressed. Hi, everybody. Welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
and me, Banshee. Because, baby, it's cold outside.
Well, it is definitely cold out there.
So, anyway, welcome to Happy Hour, where everything is happy joy. Right, Mr. O?
Happy joy, joy.
Happy joy. Happy joy to everybody.
Hi,
Good
CJ.
to see you all here at the later time. I really appreciate it. You know, I totally apologize. I forgot to get the memo back out on YouTube about this being rescheduled. I put it on social media, but I forgot about you guys. So I'm glad you all showed up. It's awesome.
CJ came in.
Oh, okay. Hi, CJ. Thank you. We'll get you on the list.
All right.
But we're almost full up today.
Yeah, we're almost full, so you made it.
So if Kara is out there somewhere, Kara, get your butt in the chat. All right. So I'm going to post the list again, but we can see that Jamie's Cowboy is first. I'm going to do the card for the collective. All right. I'm going to put Bly down for a minute here so I can do that with the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. There we are. Someday I'm going to switch up this deck for one of my other ones, but I haven't. It might not be a tarot, just a happy oracle, but I haven't decided which one yet. And maybe Mr. O might have a happy oracle. You got a happy oracle?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Jasmina.
Oh, hi, Jasmina.
We'll get you on.
We'll get you on in a minute, I promise. And anybody who comes after, although I think there's only room for you and one other, we are full up for happy hour. Happy hours later today because of Mr. O's work schedule. And Mr. O, pull one out for us, please. Ooh, hey, that's a good one.
It's the Ten of Wands.
Well,
called the Ten of Fire here.
Ten of Fire. It's sort of good. It looks nice. Okay, the Ten of Fire.
And Kara's here. Hello. Let's close the list with her. Okay.
Kara?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So we've got Jasmina and then Kara. Let me put that on right now, and the list
Right,
is
so,
closed. Put it up.
The Ten of Wands.
Okay, never mind. I didn't read it yet.
I know. I was going to say something about it though. Anyway,
I thought maybe you'd put the list as.
can do that.
I thought maybe you'd put the list as closed up.
Well, I can do that too.
So everybody on the list that I am posting now will get a reading.
Yeah, I like it too, Danny. There's another deck or two that does that too, that they go more with the elemental attribute. So it's kind of cool. Yep.
The Ten of Fire. It's burning away, releasing the excess. Endings clearing the way for new beginnings. I may be overcommitted and have taken on too many burdens. In this moment, I do the work of decluttering my life. All that I release will take new form and serve the greater whole. But I no longer need to hold on to it simply because it once seemed to have value for me. I thank it for what it did for me, but say goodbye to the emotions, relationships, and situations that I realize do not belong in my life anymore. So it's not just about things, although it could be. It's about, people, mindsets, all kinds of things that may be weighing you down as opposed to bringing you, lightening your load, lightening your life, right?
Exactly. And normally with the most regular versions of the Ten of Wands, I might see that more when it is reversed, but not always, and especially because of happy hour. I think the idea is that that's what this is telling us to do, to make way for better things to be worn on us. Like if plot armor. Well, okay, it's not plot armor.
So release.
Yeah.
Release what's no longer essential, important, of value to you, or that's just not working for you anymore. Why hold on to it? Good luck with that.
All right.
All right. I'm going to put that away, and we're going to get started. I'm going to let you shuffle first for Jamie's Cowboys. Hi, Jamie. I've got some matcha green tea here with me. I'm in the tea drinking mode. It is that kind of weather. It's going to be Arctic last week here, and it's no surprise to me because why? It's the Detroit Auto Show going on. And I swear there is an auto show curse. Every time the auto show is here, we get sub-zero temperatures and snow.
Yeah.
So.
And we are going to be part of the polar vortex that's hitting us, Minnesota, Wisconsin, maybe somebody else. All right, here's your happy hour card, Jamie. And it is
nice.
The Empress. And I like that because the Empress is probably saying now is the time for you to really plan and grow things. The Empress has her hand in a lot of things, and they're usually all about, making things flourish, making things beautiful, making things feel loved, respected, nurtured, just like a plant.
Well, clearly, Jamie, if you'll pardon the metaphors here, obviously a seed has been planted and fertilized, an idea that has been percolating and fertilized, and it's growing, and you can make it grow. You can make this grow now. You can birth something wonderful if you really have an idea or a new goal in mind or a new project. This is the time to bring it to life, but in stages, because like in a pregnancy, there are various stages of development. And so I think right now with this Empress card, it's saying whatever stage you're in, be ready to bump it up a bit, so to speak.
There's a sense of just total creation going on here. And if you look at the card, you see that not only is the Earth there sort of as an analog for her womb or what she's carrying in her womb, but the sun is there and the moon is there too. So it's very celestial and sort of universal.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
All right, Jimmy.
You should be happily working on some creative ideas. Alrighty then, we are on Namira. Hi, Namira. Whoops, what happened there? There we go. All right.
Hi, Namira.
Kara, you weren't around when I said, get your butt in here. I did that because we're getting so close to closing the list. And I said, well, we only got room for 2 more, so Kara better get her butt in here. You hear me, Kara? All right. Wow, Namira, well, we've got another 10. It's the 10 of Pentacles. That pie in the sky, as Mr. O likes to look at it, the pizza pie. Well,
no kidding.
The Ten of Pentacles is here to, I feel, draw strength and happiness from your bloodline this week, from your ancestors. You know, do things that allow you to feel the presence of your family line around you. You know, those that you respected, those that maybe have mentored you or, you know, treated you well, that you feel an affinity towards. They have your back out there on the other side. And maybe just thinking about, you know, somebody who has passed who meant a lot to you will bring you strength and happiness in this week ahead.
This card also would seem to promise, you know, some things like proving that their foundation is strong and encompassing. And so this is a time for you to feel secure that if there are stronger needs for you than maybe you have, that you can take care of, you have someone you can rely on. If you need a loan of money or if you need some support, this card reminds you that you do have those sense of resources to you, whether they're actual family or whether they're the family of your own choice. So this is saying really, you know, feel secure, feel cared for, and feel like you have a foundation from which to work with.
Oh, that's funny, Kara. Your ears are ringing. Mine ring all the time. So it's hard for me to get any signs from that, but
You're welcome.
That's cool. All right, so good luck with that.
Good luck.
Now we are on Country Love. Hey, Country Love. There you go. Well, we had a rough week of cards for the collective last week. Boy, it was rough. This week looks like it's moderating a little bit, so let's just hope that means things in our world or the collective world at large are going to be kind of calming down a little bit. One can only hope.
All right. And Country Love, you have the Knight of Swords.
Mm-hmm. Look at him move.
The Knight of Swords says you're on the move this week. The Knight of Swords says you will find yourself needing to or being able to take direct action and move quickly towards a particular goal. It may feel like maybe something is coming through and you know you just have to put your attention on it and follow it through. It's not so much a card of planning as just sort of being there and putting your force into the situation. So it also calls a little bit for a sense of strength and or commitment to moving that ahead, as well as the speed to sort of propel you in that direction.
You know, it's really funny because I had an intellectual discussion with another tarot person who had a totally different take on the Knight of Swords, whether upright or reversed, and was kind of like, they're bad news. But you know what? No, they're not. I mean, you know, there's various ways to look at all of these cards. This knight, you know, is guided by his intellect. And, you know, when your head is in the right place, you make the right decisions for yourself. You can move with the speed of lightning because you trust your judgment and you know you're taking everything into account. Knights move swiftly, and this one moves swiftly, and yes, he can be pretty headstrong sometimes about the things that he believes in, and maybe it can appear like he pushes his own agenda a bit much. So, you know, there are some things there, but I feel this week for you, Country Love, this is a week where you're going to be thinking on your feet, you're going to be moving fast, and making solid decisions for yourself as you go. Or problem solving. This is an excellent card for solving problems as well. So I think this week, because your mind is really into whatever it needs to be into, this is going to make things flow really smoothly for you.
All right.
So good luck with that. All right.
And we're on Danny.
We are on Danny. Hi, Danny.
Oh, no kidding. You know, that's so funny, Danny, because that's kind of like part of what this discussion Banshee's talking about was, because, of course, the knight in the Thoth deck is really maybe more like the king. They don't have a king there, and so he sort of fills that position.
And I brought that up to him and this person, and they admitted that, yeah, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not as familiar with the Thoth deck. I talked to Mr. O about that a little bit, or Crowley's deck. And so we really came to good terms on it, because really, with the tarot, how many books? I mean, I don't know. I don't even know
Dozens.
if I have 100 books, but I have tons of books
Dozens.
on tarot. And if you count the little booklets in with the decks, and there are so many nuances with each card.
Hi,
Right?
Judy.
Oh, no,
We will have to add you to the list.
We will add you because you made the effort to get here from
'Cause
your
it's like
sleep. So
3
you
in
will
the morning for you.
So, Judy, if you have to go to sleep, you will be the last one on the list, okay?
Yes, but that was the conversation she was having was about that, Danny, and I remembered that.
Yeah.
That it's not the exact same night.
Right. And so, at any rate, that was pretty interesting.
Yay, Judy made the list.
So we're on Danny now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, was that it?
Wait a minute.
No, we're on Danny now.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
We didn't just give you another Knight of Swords. But that would have been kind of weird.
Yeah,
eh?
that would have been kind of weird. That was for Country Love. I'm sorry, I got lost. Sometimes I erase the name right
And you're
away
welcome,
so I
Country.
can copy and paste the list quicker, so I got to be on my guard with that.
Well, it's not unusual for me to have a little brain fog by now after coming back from work and stuff. All right, so Danny is up.
Am I doing this one?
Yes, because I
Okay.
did that one.
You did the night. Okay.
The night. Mm-hmm.
Well, we got another sword here, but it's the Ace of Swords. Woohoo! I like this one, Danny. Again, this is like a lot of things just come to you when you need them this week. You know, I feel like your mind is very open to either solving problems, making the right moves, choices, or decisions. Your mind is very engaged this week. You might be communicating a lot with others, and so you know you're going to be very quick with your thinking. And so really, this is a very positive week again for you, because you know you may just come up with a solution for something that maybe has been vexing you for some time. Maybe it'll just pop into your head. A lot of things just pop into this old head.
I like this card. I don't know why, but for some reason, this profile sort of reminds me of the actress Natasha Richardson, who died a little while back. But I don't think that's her. I don't think that's her in the figure. Just for some reason, it evokes that to me. But I get the sense like this is an either way situation, because it sort of feels like light is penetrating her mind. You know, it's this metaphor. Like, you know, I get it. You know, or is it the other way around? Is it like the light from your mind, the power from your mind is going out and penetrating what it needs to. So it's a little bit of both.
I like that. And, you know, I think, too, that when you're engaging with others, not only are you getting, you know, enlightenment or ideas or interesting dialogue from them, it's what you're sharing with them as well, the light that you are sharing back. So I think this is an interesting week, especially to open up maybe new kinds of discussions or, you know, questions that you may have, or things for, you know, for group discussion. Good luck with that.
Well, it's a big week. Something is taking off, you know. I mean, there's metaphoric, you know, births of great things happening. Good luck, Danny.
Marita is up.
All
Hi, Marita.
right. Hi, Marita.
So see, when the list is closed, I can just do this and get it ready for the next while you're shuffling. Or we're talking.
Very cool. We appreciate hearing that. Thank you.
Everything's coming up aces. Hey, that's nice. I like the aces. Aces and pages. We Aries, me as an Aries, always love starting something.
All right, so Marina, it's the Two of Wands.
Wanna go? Well, I can go ahead.
Go ahead.
So, Marita, this might be a week where you have a little bit of wanderlust, and I use that term a lot with this card, especially with this deck, because of the way the person just keeps looking like they're looking longingly out there for something else, something more. So whether you're thinking of taking a trip or traveling or doing something more with your life right now, maybe this is the day to do the week to do some vision board on that or whatever. Start putting ideas together. Start deciding how you would make something happen for yourself. When's a good time, for example, to take the trip, and what would I take along, and what would be the purpose, and what things would I want to do or see or accomplish. So this is a time to really map out strategies for future endeavors.
You know, the wands usually have a lot to do with growth, enterprise, networking, maybe entrepreneurial kind of thing. And I almost wonder, because I know that oftentimes, you're interested in where the job market or career situation is going for you. This could be saying maybe, keep your eyes open. There may be something showing up that you need to put yourself in that direction. I don't think it's going to appear readily to you. That's why that person is looking out the window, because I think you will have to make an effort to be aware of possible situations. If it's not actual moves for you in career or job, it could still be things that seem to be beneficial, maybe expanding your networking so that it pays off more in the future for those kind of things.
So good luck with that.
Good luck, Marita.
All right, we are on Lena now. Hi, Lena.
Hi, Lena.
And if you hadn't noticed, my screen got big again anyway.
Oh, okay.
So it's not tied into that, I guess. I don't
You're
know.
welcome and good luck, Marita.
You're very welcome. All right. Nice, Lena.
Lena.
You've got the 9 of Cups.
Push it all the way up.
This beautiful card is all about attainment. So you can almost taste that something is very close to happening or developing for you. Or you really feel now is the time this week to maybe make that final push to achieving something you desire. And you may be right. This looks like this week is just going to feel very fulfilling for you one way or another. And you're going to be very happy with progress you're making or just things that seem to be falling in place for you this week.
Well, that 9 of Cups is often called the wish card. So
yeah.
You could try to wish for something and there may be a greater chance of that. But it also means that maybe there are material and maybe emotional conditions that really seem very pleasing to you right now. So this could be saying you're going to get extra enjoyment out of certain relationships or out of certain things that you enjoy doing. If you like to read a book with a cup of tea, it's going to feel even better this time. Or maybe somebody's going to suggest that you go to a particular event of some sort, a concert, or go to watch a movie or something like that. These things will bring you great enjoyment this week too.
A great card to get, whether it's happy hour or otherwise. Good luck with that. All right, we are on Jackie.
Hey, Jackie.
And you shuffle?
I enjoy my emails with you. Oh, I thought I did the last one.
No, I got that one, didn't I? Yes.
Yay! Oh
You're drop seeing the cards. You got it.
And I got to show my bald pate to everyone.
It's okay. I'm wondering if my hair is staying more on top, but
Not as much as mine.
not as much as yours.
Hair today. You seem to have pretty thick hair to me, Kara.
Yeah.
All right, Jackie.
Another
you
night.
get another night. You get the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles says you're in for the long haul. I wonder if this is about that project that we've chatted about a little bit there. That this could be saying, yes, it could be saying that it's just going to be a testimony to your own sense of patience. Like, it did get that way overnight. Things, and that could be anything, you know, certain projects or things you're working on, you just need to kind of stick with them. But know that there are payoffs coming, that what you're doing is working towards the payoff you want. If it's not an actual value payoff in terms of material things, it has other value for you.
Yes, you know, I think here slow but steady wins the race. It's funny because this week I had a card that made it seem like the opposite, you know, the tortoise and the hare. This time the hare would win the race, but in your case, the tortoise wins the race. The person who takes their time and, you know, chooses their path forward wisely and makes appropriate moves and decisions for themselves and, you know, take something in from the journey that they are traveling. And so this week is to just pace yourself and learn what you need to from what you're doing, or enjoy what's enjoyable about what you're doing. This is a time to just take your time and enjoy the ride.
Indeed.
Good luck with that. Or the walk. All right, good luck with that.
You can lead a horse to water.
Mila is up.
Hi, Mila. And we are really close to doing our next monthly modality message.
We're very close.
Whenever the sun moves into that next sign.
Monday.
I thought you had told me that.
Yeah.
And it's moving into Aquarius, right?
Aquarius.
So watch for that Monday. I'm not sure what time it'll be. Probably more towards the late afternoon. And then, of course, tomorrow is our next regular live stream where you can ask questions, and we will try to answer them. So check that out. That's tomorrow afternoon, Eastern Standard Time, 2 to 4 p.m.
All right, Mila. Okay. You have the 5 of Cups.
My brother was an Aquarius.
And our granddaughter is kind of, well, she's more Pisces.
She's more Pisces, but she's on that cusp
there. She's close to the cuspy.
All right, so you're the 5 of Cups.
Yeah, you've got the 5 of Cups, Mila. And so I like to look at this card and say, hey, feel the feels of disappointments you may have had and watch and then visualize them moving off of you when you're ready. Let them go this week. Feel the relief and the joy you will get from releasing yourself from the burdens of past disappointments or sorrows. It's time now to be happy again, to look for new opportunities, and allow all of that stuff, you know, that we might be carrying, frustrations, disappointments, etc., and let it go.
Mila, don't be surprised if some things end but other things begin.
Yeah.
If some things seem to lose prominence or interest or influence in your life, but other things, it grows. That could be that effect there of the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups is saying, you know, life is too short sometimes to think about what could have happened. You do have to keep moving on. And so a lot of this is also suggesting, too, that when we really have those fond feelings, we never totally lose something. What is remembered may still live for us, but it also means too that maybe, it can return.
And
Maybe.
what do you always say about, closing a door? Nature abhors
A vacuum.
So when one door shuts, another one is likely to open. Good luck with that.
So good luck, Mila.
All right, so did I update this? No, I did not. Drop the ball.
Nada?
Yep, it's Nada.
Eva?
Hi, Nada.
All right. I bet you do, Danny.
Oh, I so love nature.
It's the only real thing. It's more real beyond systems that men and governments make.
Nature and animals.
Woohoo! You got it, Shirley.
Was this my turn? I think it was, yes. We're going to say it is. Oh, but I pulled another 5. And it's the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Well, Nada, this is a time to remember that even when things look the darkest in light, there is always light. So if you've been having a rough time or some difficulties in some area of your life, the light is returning. The light is coming back. The door is opening to a solution to a problem or fixing something that has been broken. There's a possibility here for some type of recovery, but instead of closing yourself off from the light, you need to open yourself up to the possibility that things will turn out all right. So that's sort of what I see when I see
Nada,
this
perhaps in your life you felt that, you didn't understand what was needed to bring you to where you were trying to go. You weren't seeing solutions or situations that you really felt you could join freely. But now, or recently, or soon, you are realizing what the key is. What is the key that opens up that metaphoric door that will allow you to enter where you've been wanting to enter, whether it's for the sakes of, education, knowledge, or for the sake of furthering yourself in any other way, whether it's spiritually or materially, going to a gym even, just suddenly figuring out, I could go to the gym and, make myself pumped up. Whatever it is, really.
Pump you up.
Sounds like me, not you, but the 5 of Pentacles assures us that doors are going to open again. If they felt like you were not welcome everywhere, you may find somewhere is going to be more welcoming soon.
Yeah, and it's far better anyway to try the locks on those doors than to just not try at all. So, you never know where you'll find the door that's open for you. Good luck with that. Did you like that?
Well, it reminded me of something Hugh once told me.
Oh, no. Okay.
And it's not especially good.
All right. Well, we can talk later.
Well, it's not especially bad, but it's cute in a way. But I will definitely tell you later what that was.
You're very welcome, Nada.
You're welcome.
Sunshine is up. Hi, Sunshine.
Hi, Sunshine.
Let's see if we have some sunshine for you.
If you live in Michigan, it'll be hard.
We had some today.
Yeah.
It was awesome, even though it's bitter cold out there.
And I looked at the thermostat, it still said 26 degrees.
We had snow in the morning, and we had, and then we had sunshine. But Tuesday night, they're saying the temperatures could get down as low as 20 below. With wind chill, including the wind chill. It's not going to be pretty. Don't want to be out.
All right, Sunshine, I'm cold already. You got to warm me up. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
That's the 2, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes. It's the 2
of swords. We've been getting the swords cards today, but this isn't all bad.
And you're welcome, Nada.
The 2 of Swords is saying, for you, Sunshine, that this is a time to really not allow yourself to make any hasty decisions you're not ready for, or moves or choices. If you're not ready and you can't see clearly, which way you should go forward, it is perfectly fine to step back and take some time this week to think things through and make sure that you're making the right choice for yourself before you make a move. I mean, sometimes we just decide to let caution go to the wind, and you're just going to go for something anyway and make that split-second decision, and then you have to accept the good with the bad. But chances are, if you take your time and you take it slow, you'll come up with the right solution this week, and it will make you feel a whole lot better. Don't go blindly forward when all it takes is a little bit of time to sort things out.
Well, this is definitely, for you, Sunshine, a note of caution here. And I like the birds in the background, because what I think this is saying is that this situation could represent a lot of chatter, a lot of talk. Some of it could be trying to be helpful, but some of it could be not adding any coherence to the situation for you. And you need to find a way to kind of tune out those voices that chatter, so you can take that time to really focus on this question or this situation and ponder it. And you have the ability to do that. The swords are about your mental clarity, but you need to kind of like wave that sword around, get those crows to back off for a few minutes so you can do it.
Well, I kind of think I'm of two minds with the crows sometimes.
I understand,
and
but that was my interpretation.
Okay. I'm looking at her with, she's blindfolded, right? And so she's trying to look at things with clarity and not being distracted by the outside forces. But then again, sometimes when we are seeking clarity, we need to go beyond what we know and get some outside opinions. So if that's the case as well, feel free to do that.
Is that what you think, Judy? You got something big on your mind?
Oh.
That could be. Alrighty.
All right, Diamond Girl is up now. That's what we had for you. Sunshine, good luck with that.
Hi, Diamond Girl.
Did I draw that? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Did you?
No, I think I did, because
Okay.
then I asked you what it was.
Yeah, that's right. You did. All right, Diamond Girl is up. Okay.
You're so positive, Judy. We're only halfway through the list.
Well, we did pretty good, though, really,
We did
considering.
pretty good.
So you know what? The Empress is back. Repeat card. But this is such a gorgeous card. Who doesn't want to see the Empress again? And so I'm going to take a little different spin on this one for you, Diamond Girl, because I kind of feel it. I think the Empress here, first off, when you're caring for an unborn person or a dream or a goal, you've got to take care. You've got to nurture it. You've got to take care of especially since it's still a part of you and so tied to you, whatever it is, that you got to take care of yourself, too, in order to take care and nurture your goals and dreams. So this is a call for you to make sure you're taking care of you. We spend a lot of times in the world today taking care of others, and I'm not saying to stop doing that, but if you are doing that, but make sure you're doing the same for yourself as well.
I think the card could also be expressing the idea that any really big plans you have right now, not just like, you're going to, do a lunch date with a friend next week. No, big plans. Those really need some special attention from you, but in general, they're really favored at this time. I think this card is telling us that you could put a lot of energy, a lot of beauty, and make a lot of productivity happen in your life related to a project. Maybe it's something that's collaborative too. Maybe you're not doing it totally on your own. Maybe you're working with other people. But I think this is a time for you to work that sense of beauty or creation for what your intent is. Good luck with that.
So good luck with that. I love this card. I love this card. It just so encompasses the energy of the Empress.
And we're on Shirley.
Shirley is up. And I am... I think it's your shuffle. I pulled that.
Ready?
Yep.
You're welcome. Unless, of course, it's not a great card, then we'll say we're sorry. No, you
Be
know
happy
that doesn't
anyway.
happen on happy hour.
There's always something positive to come out of it.
That's right. All right, Shirley.
Oh, you jinxed it,
I
didn't you?
did.
It's his fault, Shirley.
It's my fault. You have the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is one of the 2 or 3 most challenging cards that we can get for happy hour. This card could be saying, pay attention to what in your heart needs healing, because this will be a time for you to see that maybe you're in denial or maybe you don't realize what it really means. But this would be a time for you to be able to put your own heart feelings back into place. You know, if there are bitterness between you and certain people, maybe you have to analyze that and decide, are you better off with them or without them? Make amends if you need to, or realize they never will and that you just have to, move on with your life. But this can still be a card of strength. The swords themselves are strong, and they provide also to the clarity you need to face and see your way through the situation.
Well, one thing you could be happy in knowing, and maybe not, but, if you're feeling sad or disappointed or upset lately over, for example, things going on in this country or in the, in the world right now, or to others, people that or you're feeling sad about some of the things and losses that you've experienced in your life, well, the happy news is that you're human. You know what? You're human and you care about things. And that, to me, means a lot, in this world today where we have a lot of coldness, a lot of indifference, a lot of people who can't show compassion. So mend your heart of the things right now that may be weighing heavily on it, as Mr. O has said. Mend your heart, and with that process of healing, you'll realize too that, this was kind of rough, these feelings, but it is better to feel. I always say this, it is better to feel than to not feel anything at all. Right?
That's right.
So good luck with that, Shirley.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you.
Yeah. Well, it's more of a winter shirt than a holiday one, but it is from Dearborn, Michigan, and I did work in Dearborn, Michigan, so I bought this shirt from the college campus there, and it's also got automobile on it, Judy, because Dearborn, Michigan is very tied into the auto industry and Henry Ford, and so that's why they have the car here, and the auto show in Detroit is this week. So I'm wearing it for its warmth and to kind of honor the auto show in Detroit.
Thank you for sharing that. I'm sure, that was a little painful. I hope you feel better eventually and heal well.
All right. I'm not that much into cars anymore. I used to go to the auto show when I was young, and also in my maybe pre-Mr. O years with some friends of mine. So, but I'm just not all that into cars, really.
I grew up in an automotive family. My family was involved in auto repair, auto parts. I had an uncle who was a race car driver, and his brother, my father, was on the pit crew. And that was when I was a kid. They kind of phased out of that, so it's been gone for decades. But it was kind of fun back then.
I don't even know if I posted the list, but
You're
I will.
welcome, Shirley.
Libra is up. Hi, Libra.
Yes, Libra's up.
And there we go. And I was just about to pull a card. But of course, hey, I'm born and raised in Michigan, and this is where the auto industry began. So, yay, you've got the Six of Pentacles.
Six of Pentacles.
Nice. Always shows up here, Libra. And so I think this is going to be a fairly smooth, balanced week for you. What you put out, for better or worse, you will get back. So if you keep that in mind and you put out good things to others this week, it'll be a happy week for you. So I really feel that there's a karmic law here, of attraction, and it could be with material things, or it doesn't have to be. It's just this sense of fairness and balance, and I think that that's the kind of week you're going to have, and who can't be happy about that, right?
It is about karma, Libra. I get the feeling here that even if you're not necessarily in a position to be helpful to somebody else in any way, they would be helpful to you if you need it. So whatever it is, whether you need to help somebody or someone needs to help you, you can expect, good feelings to support that, a sense of people caring about each other, or being interested truly in, their brother and their sister, that kind of thing. So good luck.
You are welcome, Shirley. I'm just looking at the chat. Okay, good luck with that. That's a great vibe. I like this vibe because, I don't know, as an Aries, we have a lot of ups and downs and manic energy from time to time, and to just have a nice, smooth week, I can appreciate that sometimes. All right, so we are on CJ.
Hi, CJ.
CJ.
And don't forget, we do a card for each other, and then we will do a namaste blessing for everyone, for all. So you're welcome to stay for that. We'd like that if you would. Judy, you are a trooper. What is
Getting close, Judy.
4 in the morning over there?
Oh,
and I'm
my
sorry
goodness.
you can't sleep, but hopefully this will be worth it.
Maybe it'll help you sleep better. Let's hope so.
There you are, CJ. Alrighty. Well, look at that, CJ. You have strength. So strength is here to tell you that your life is really going to be pretty good this next week, that whatever seems to be the problems or situations, they're not really problems or situations, because you're able to understand them at a heart level. You're able to realize where a softer approach or power works for your goals or what you're trying to do. And so it just feels like you can actually read people too, and you can read their intent and realize that, if there are ways you can find to compromise and work with each other, you both win. Why not?
I love this card. I love it because it shows that strength really doesn't come from the brute force, doesn't come from pushing people around, doesn't come from, bullying and trying to offer them bribes to get to, not that I'm thinking of anybody in particular, but, out there in the world today. But, it comes from the heart. Strength comes from the heart, and the love we're willing to share, and the vulnerability that we're willing to express, and being strong and confident that we are, because we are in our heart space. And so that's what I think this week is about, being in your heart space and realizing and going through the motions and showing that the kindness and the good things that you put out there, have kind of a reverberation beyond you. And it all matters, especially in this world today. It all matters. So good luck with that.
Come on, you hearts. There you are.
Oh, you got it going?
For a minute, I'm like, no, I want hearts for CJ. Oh, there they are.
Okay, Jasmina is up now.
Whoa, okay, so it's pretty late over there, yeah, or early. All right, Jasmina.
Is it mine?
Yes.
Yes, you did
I
strength.
did strength, yes.
That was very nice, Mr. O.
Well, we appreciate you being up this early for us, Judy. Say hi to your mom for us. Don't wake
say
her up,
hi.
though.
Yeah, don't. Let her sleep. Oh, my goodness. Well, I really appreciate you stopping in, Judy. I do. Thank you for that.
And by the way, I guess I should mention this, but on this next week of Goth Tarot, I explore the dark avatar, the projections or personalities or personas that we create to kind of say, no, it's that thing, it's not us, it's that. Also the dark trick, how we actually do try to trick people into not understanding what we really are. And the dark horizon, how we reconcile those two energies.
Nice.
That's my Goth Tarot.
Join him for that video presentation. We have for Jasmina the Six of Cups.
Ooh.
Oh man, such a beautiful card.
That's a
too.
pretty card. I like that.
Now, where I was talking before with the Ten of Pentacles to draw strength from your ancestors, in your case, Jasmina, this is drawing strength from your past and some happiness and joy. If you're feeling down, hey, why not do something you used to do that used to make you happy when you were younger? And why not? Because, we may be adults here, but that does not mean that we always have to do adult things. I think that, just letting go and having a little childlike wonder and fun would really do a lot to benefit you in this week ahead. And also maybe retracing some of the steps you've taken in your life, looking at how far you've come from where you were X amount of years ago to today, and take some pride in that and get some joy out of that.
The Six of Cups really is the epitome of a phrase that a lot of people know as the circle of life. And it sort of talks about continuity in our lives. To me, understanding how long a dog's life is, I don't feel like the child with the dog that dog is the same dog with the man with the grayish hair. I think that could be, the pup's puppy,
Maybe.
But regardless of that, it does represent that idea that what we enjoy in our life has a special meaning, and maybe that continuity of understanding that gives us a frame of reference for all of our heartfelt actions to others, that we respect the good in other people because we remember how good we were with our pets or things like that.
And you know what? It may not be the same pet, but it does reflect on the things that that made you who you are, as a young child, that you enjoyed doing, that you felt passionate about. They grow with us. They grow with us.
Very nice.
And so that's why I'm saying it's perfectly fine to revisit, these child time memories or the things that you used to do. So enjoy. Oh,
and we're on Kara.
We made it to Kara. And did I draw that? I think I did. So you go for Kara.
You're welcome, Jasmina.
And Judy will be next. All right, Kara. Mr. O is going to pick a happy card or else. We shall smite him.
Go big or go home.
Angel Rivera is following this funny person on Blue Sky who does wisdom from orcs. I forget what it's called, but it is so funny. I wanted to read you the one from yesterday that I saw he posted. It was so funny. I should follow that person on Blue Sky because they're funny. but also good wisdom as well. I love when people do that.
Kara, strike a pose. The Page of Pentacles sort of has that pose that reminds me a little bit of the Hanged Man, only it's reversed. And so the Page of Pentacles has already come down from the tree in a way. He already knows what it is he needs to do or where he needs to put his gaze. A lot of times the Page of Pentacles can represent a person who has mystical tendencies or is trying to discover information that would really be beneficial and helpful. So this suggests that maybe there's something new on the horizon for you and you need to inform yourself more about that. So this could be saying a new project is dawning for you and one that will challenge you to learn a little bit more that will be necessary.
Well, Taurian, I think this is a time, Kara, for you to really connect with your earth energy. And so maybe that's why the page is here. Start connecting back with your earth energy in whatever way feels comfortable to you. I know you're probably going to get hit with some polar vortex stuff too. So who wants to go out in mountains of snow and connect with the earth necessarily? But, there are other ways that you can do this. And so whatever seems right and appropriate for you at this time, do it. Ground and center in earth energy and do things that really call to you as your zodiac sign, I feel too, as a Taurus. Take pride in your possessions. Maybe bring out some old things you used to work with, whether it's old divination tools, artist supplies, whatever the case may be, and start working with them again. And really put some fun into some, grounding activities. I think that this is a time for you to reconnect with who you are from the astrological level. Good luck with that. And the elemental level. Good luck with that.
And at last we are on Judy.
Judy Conda? Really? We made it? We did. All right, Judy. And it's mine. Yes, I will pull for you.
Yeah!
Sleepy Judy.
Judy, you've been coming here so often, it just wouldn't be the same without you.
I know, now you got to come every single time. No, I don't want you to feel that way. If you can't make it, you can't make it.
Well, every once in a while we don't have a happy hour.
Yeah.
Every once in a while we're out on the road doing something else. Morning has broken like the first morning.
Well, it's almost dinner time here.
I know. I'm getting hungry.
All right, Judy. Oh, dun dun dun. You got the Fool.
Yay!
Yay!
Just let go.
Trust the universe has your back this week, Judy. If you want to try something new, if you want to challenge yourself in some way, if you want to take a chance on doing something you've never done before, jump off that cliff, take that leap, and don't look before you leap. Just do it. This is a time the universe will have your back. And so give something a try, because I think the universe is saying it's win-win no matter what happens. Because the bottom line is you try something and you fail, well, then you know you either got to try harder next time, or maybe that's not right for you and you know better and you can move on. You learn or you grow. It's one or the other. You just can't lose by taking a chance on yourself.
The Fool is poised precariously upon a cliff and could either jump willingly into that lattice work below that's like a mandala, that's like a force net of energy, to take part in life, good or bad, but with the sense of confidence that says mostly only good will happen. So
Right.
This is a moment for you to decide where it is you want to adventure, Judy. You are poised to say, I have complete faith that the universe is picking out the path for me, and it doesn't matter which way I go. The universe is supporting me. The universe will have my back. The universe will give me that energy I need and will reward me for any energy I expend.
So, you can go to sleep now, knowing
Well,
that
I
this
think
week
they want
ahead,
the Namaste blessing.
the universe will have your back. That's
There we
right.
go.
You want the
All
universe. You want to get the Namaste blessing. Well, Mr. O is going to draw a card for me, and then I will draw one for him. And I'll be shuffling the Namaste blessing.
Very good, Judy. I hope you liked it. So first I'm going to pull the card for the Banshee.
Look at that. We did 17 readings, 18
We called
readings.
it right.
We did it right. We kept to the point and we got it done. But of course, we're only doing one card, which is why we could fit in a few more people. All right. Wow.
You're the Queen of Swords.
Ooh.
Take comfort in knowing that there's a decision you can make that is important, but that will not necessarily stress you out, will not make you feel like you have to do this or else horrible things will happen. A decision or choice you can make with confidence, with happiness and leisure. It sort of feels very purposeful, like maybe you know what this will be, and you also know too that mentally you will have already figured out where it will actually take you. In fact, you are probably, like in the picture, looking ahead to the vista you expect to be in once you have moved in this direction.
I like this card a lot. I do. I'm very serious. I mean, I know I seem silly, and sometimes when I write cards, I inject a little humor there. But, I'm very serious-minded for the most part, and this is going to be a time and a week where I'm giving serious thought to some things in my life, and I'm all in. I like to do that from time to time, so it's not all fun and games life, and sometimes we have to make some hard decisions, and I'm ready for it. I am ready, Mr. O. Thank you.
So Jackie, it's about midnight for you, or is it 11? Or is it 1? I forget. I think you're 7 hours different.
I let him keep track of that. I have no idea. So,
And I do such a good job, eh?
sometimes.
You're so welcome, Judy.
You're welcome, Judy. All right, I'm going to pull one for Mr. O. Let's see what we have.
And it must be midnight, and Jackie turned into a pumpkin.
Here's there, 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's earlier. So it's about 6 hours then.
You know what? It was really
Why?
funny. I thought I was going to draw the King of Swords for you. I just had it in my head. I'm going to draw the King of Swords since he drew the Queen for me. But no, he's got the King of Cups.
That's me.
That's him, the King of Cups.
A blubbery mess.
He graduated from the Page of Cups to the King of Cups now that he's an old man. So, but hey, there can't be anything better than the King of Cups. He knows how to have a good time still in his old age, and he also knows how to take care of
Where's
others.
my oatmeal?
He knows how to keep his head together and
Where
heart
am I?
together when things are going awry. You're going to keep a level head and heart, and
I love you.
and You feel very, very emotional about things. Mr. Cryet, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and whatever. So, you know,
I don't. She's asking me a question.
Oh.
No, I don't drink.
Okay.
I have 1 or 2 drinks a year. In fact, I didn't have one last year.
I had a margarita recently when we went out to eat at a Mexican restaurant, but I don't drink that much anymore either. But he has to watch it for various reasons.
People in my family have drinking problems, but mine is a totally physiological problem that really means I should not drink.
Yeah. So that's what we have for us. Now,
Alrighty.
let's do the Namaste blessing. I have already cut them, Mr. O, so I'm just going to have you pick a card for us. Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful card. All right. And that card is Blessing from the Divine Mother. A previously closed door. Hey, didn't we talk to somebody? 5 of Pentacles, door closed, door open. A previously closed door now opens. This is a blessing and a fortunate time for you. But be mindful, humble, and grounded. Feel your connection to the earth. Feel her energy and love in your heart. And know that you are eternally blessed by the Divine Mother. And, you know, what I really like about that card is, again, it also touched on earth energy, which we just spoke to Kara about. And I think here this is true. You know, when we feel ungrounded and we feel like the world beneath, you know, that our personal world beneath our feet is on shaky ground, that's when we know it's time to get in touch with the Earth Mother. You know, the Earth Mother can ground us, can let us know that everything is going to be all right, just like a mother does. She's there to comfort. She's there to console. She's there to provide you with hope for the future, that you can get past anything. And so when you need her, the earth is here, right?
Indeed.
Namaste, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, a happy week ahead, and we hope to see you next time. Come join us again for Happy Hour.
Should be on at its normal time of 10 a.m.
Yeah, so we'll
You're
see
welcome,
you then.
Jackie.
Take care, and
Thank you,
hope to
Sunshine.
see you all soon.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye-bye.